Some might be wondering, what am I doing today on July 22nd, 2023, Saturday? And what you're about to see is part 2 of the 3500 yanking some rocks. Now, as you can see, I'm already set up here. I'm not going to show the tools and all the other stuff I use because I already did that in part 1, and I'm just not going to lengthen the video by showing all that again. So, more or less skipping to the good part. Now, if you want to know what tools I use and stuff, watch part 1. I will leave a link in the description. And then I mentioned things like the tow hook that you see being used to yank this rock out, as well as some of the bow shackles. I mentioned that in the previous video I made about my towing kit. I will also leave a link in the description to that video. And if you're new to this channel and you just happen to stumble across this video, my suggestion is watch those 2 videos first before you proceed any further with this one. This rock will be the first of 2 today. These are the only other 2 I really plan to yank out. And there's many more rocks I could go after, but the 2 that you see me yank out are the ones that have been the biggest problem for my lawn tractor. And to truly do everything else I might want to do this grassy backyard, hell, you'd probably need an excavator to dig out the other rocks. But these 2 rocks can be pulled with this truck here. That's my plan. I'm in 4 low. Yeah, it looks like I'm tearing the lawn apart, but I'm going to backfill some soil and seed. It'll grow back nicely in a couple of weeks, and if you're watching this, Mom, hopefully you'll like it. It's going to look really good when I completely make up my magic here. So, let's yank some rocks, shall we? There's the end result. This one was surprisingly lighter than I thought, and not as big as this one. Yeah, we got some hilty rocks here. I'm not sure how big the next one is going to be. And I guess depending on the size, either I'll put it over here or walk up a little bit here. Yeah, these branches might have blocked the camera as I was dragging that rock along here. And gouge the lawn as badly as that other rock. Still have to backfill that one too, but I plan to do all of that today. Yeah, go way yonder over there. Perhaps drag the rock over there. Boulders have a new boulder buddy. Boulder has a new buddy with a hilty. So let's get the next rock hooked. Okay, here's the second rock. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to just pull it straight out. I mean, see the preparations I did, and already this hilty is bending like the establishment GOP here. So you folks might be about to witness a snapped hilty, but no worries. I got plenty, and worst come to worst, I just have to do a little preliminary work and you know, just loosen some of the dirt around this, dig around it with the mattock if I have to. Mattock, I don't know how you pronounce that. Let's see, let's just go from here, see what happens. Yeah, that rock was definitely a nuisance for many years. And given the backfill, looks like we won't have a problem for many, many more years once I'm through with this lawn. Here it is. Yeah, I thought that Hilti was going to break for sure and let me down, but surprised it did its job in the end, or at least so far. Yeah. Look at all the grass that was still on top of it. This is all you saw, and this stuck out just enough to kill my lawnmower blades. But as I said before, when I'm through with this, won't be a problem for many more years. My mom actually wants it kind of the edge here. That explains what my truck is doing down there. Yeah, you get to see the front hitch in action again. And you know, like I said, this video is mainly just about the rocks. I was doing all the yard work today. Can't really complain. I got where I wanted to before noon. Guess what's not on this ramp anymore? That's right, all those freaking branches. So I hacked away at that, and then in turn, because I had the chainsaw out, dealt some branches there. So this lower area I can get the truck through more easily now. And that's pretty much how I'm going to pull this rock, because you know, simple shovel wasn't going to help me push this rock where I want it to be. Yeah, thought I'd show you what I do here. I have my tow hook, a bow shackle, my other tow hook, and my 12-foot. Now I know it's not good to rub against the rock like that. That's why I didn't just take out my 20-footer. So if I do puke this strap here, this is the cheaper one to replace. And as I back up my truck, you know, do I have to worry about hitting that rock wall while I run out of travel. So now what I do, I'll pull back forward again, lose this hook, then hook the strap up to this shackle if by that point this rock is not where I want it to be, which is right down here. So this is the final step in all of this. And to my wonderful surprise, didn't damage the sling, so that's always a good thing. Good, so I wanted to be buying a new sling. Oop. Well, that more or less wraps it up. Here's the big one. Almost like it was meant to be there. And rain will wash off all the dirt. Here's my two other rocks. You know, I have half the mind to call this little section here Hilti Rock Lane. I think that's funny. And I'm glad I took care of those branches that I could, because we got a good yield right over here. I'm going to go get the other little shitsy firewood that I created. And as long as I was able to salvage this, so that's a good deal. Well, anyway, hopefully you liked it. As always, any and all input is greatly appreciated. Have a great day. Be safe out there. And don't be a stranger.